So we are back. I made a small typo. This is not option, this is not options, it's option in singular and not in plural. So this brings us to here, choose your Pokemon type. It's not well styled, we will cover this later. We have the normal type, the fighting type, and the flying type. We can select each one, but nothing has happened. For now, for this video, I want you to show how to bind these values to the state of the component. State is something we will cover in theorycraft a little bit later after this coding example, but it's very interesting. Construct. So I will add my constructor here. We need this constructor to define a state. We always need the super method on the constructor to inherit. And I define state now by doing this.state. Let's say type. And I will write here like hello React course. So let's see what's happening on the browser. Is there anything happen? What do you suspect? What will happen? I will open my console for now. And as you can see, nothing happens at this very moment. So what we can do now, we want to log the state. To do so, we have to go inside our render method, because here is the point when React renders stuff. So it will be executed on the render cycle, and I will console log this.state here and go back. I will reload it. Oh, and we see here my type. There it is. I have my object brought to the console. So let's check it again. This is the app state. And let's say, for example, our type is not the best wording, the best declaration for now. Let's say message hello React course, and let's say date. Today is, what is today? The 7th of March, I think. Yeah. So I will write this in a German date format. Don't be mad with me. And this is German date format. I know usually it's the other way around, but in Germany we write this like the 7th of March. I will do it like this in 2018. So, and we have here console log this state as an output. And again, I want to see what's happening. So here is my state object perfectly logged to the console. We can also be more specific on this state. Let's say by only showing off the date. You know, by showing off the date, what we expect now is that we only return the string of this and not the whole state object. As you see, if I remove the date here, because the date, what we can see here, is mapped as a string there. And this is what we can see in the console. This is from the console log. This is from the console log. And this is the actually state of the date. I can would change it if I would change it here directly. And if I go for, let's say, message, you know, there is this, what I wrote into the console. It's here, this is this part. And the other part is here, hello React course. We also could use different types for, let's say, a number. Let's say number 5. And, sorry, I forgot a comma, it's important. And let's say we have something like an array list. Also, you know, I want to have multiple items here. And we can also have an object in state. in state, it should be the standard declaration. This object can also contain name, so this object can be nested, and you can nest it as deeply as you want with every type you want. I am an object on state of app. So let's lock this whole state object for now. And here we see it's the whole object. We see here object in state is the nested object I wrote. And then we have this array list. It's empty. I could have filled it. We have the date, the message, and also the number as type of number.